The Brandon Peters Show may contain explicit language and detailed plot points. For more information on the show, stay tuned to the end of the episode.
Happy 4K Blusday, everyone. It's a Thursday this time, not Tuesday. I was waiting on a few things to show up, and luckily they did today. So I've got a whole fun snack for you to do on this episode. So let's dig in. I'm going to hold off one thing to last because it kind of expands. We'll go through some things real quick. First up, Paramount presents Vanilla Sky. This is a Cameron Crowe movie. He followed up Almost Famous with, as always with Paramount Presents, you open it up right here. Also comes with a digital copy. Vanilla Sky is a crazy movie that when I saw it in the theater opening weekend when it came out, not the biggest fan of. But as Cameron Crowe says on here, which happened to me, stuck in my head. And it was a film that I felt like, I need to revisit. And it's true. I enjoy this film a lot. It's one of my favorite Cameron Crowe movies. I love digging into it. I love seeing it and getting something new out of it every time. And it's a fascinating movie to me. It has grown. It's one of those, it's not clean. It's very abstract, very ambiguous, but I like that about it. And I love that every time I come to it, I find a different read, a different sense, a different feeling. They call it Fever Dream through all the bonus features, and yeah, that's kind of how it is. Cameron Diaz is really good in this movie too. Everyone's pretty terrific. Kurt Russell. It was previously on Blu-ray before from Warner Brothers, when Warner Brothers was doing all the Paramount, a lot of their catalog on home video. Why go to this one? Well, this one has a new transfer, 4K transfer from the negative, supervised by Cameron Crowe. And it looks a heck of a lot better. It is an instant improvement from what was kind of a messy transfer before. This is beautiful looking and just awesome to look at. It also has a brand new featurette for Filmmaker Focus with Cameron Crowe, where he reflects on the film. He's been doing a lot of these Paramount Presents, which is really awesome. And he's even on ones he's not. I believe he'll be on the Harold and Maude. There's a commentary with him on Harold and Maude next month. Pick this one up. Give it another chance if you've seen it before. This is a terrific release. It has all the previous bonus materials, which is a lot. But Vanilla Sky from Paramount Presents, terrific. Next, we have the new Candyman movie, which I really did like. It's easy to make the second best Candyman movie, but I think Farewell to the Flesh is pretty good. But this is a pretty cool movie. Comes with the digital code and Blu-ray. I talked about it on Out Now with Aaron and Abe last month on the Halloween specials. I talked about Candyman as a whole, the series, and I touch upon this film in here too. Really interesting. A lot of what I liked about this movie was some of the things that they grabbed from the first movie that none of the other sequels really gravitated to, like a lot of mirror things, and the fact that it wasn't quite the movie I was expecting it to be was great. It's a fun movie. It's not perfect. It's very good though, and Nia Costa has so much talent showcasing on here. I can't wait to see where she goes next. And next for me is, let's go with Addams Family 4K Ultra HD. This comes out next Tuesday. This Addams Family Values is the Addams Family movie. It's not awful. It's just not. It's kind of like super average, mediocre, but it's got great cinematography, and the cast is dynamite. That's what carries it through here, through a kind of script. But this looks marvelous. Like the transfer on this is awesome. And then, Barry Sonnenfeld, he has a featurette of him on like a Zoom call just talking about this movie for like 17 minutes, and it's dynamite. He's got really detailed stuff and some honesty. It's good. And then there's an archival featurette on here as well. So the previous Blu-ray just had nothing. It had like a trailer or something. But this one, this has got some, two featurettes, but they're worth it. Good stuff here. Addams Family. And then of course, coming at the end of the month is Shang-Chi and The Legend of the Ten Rings, a Marvel film I'm very high on. Like after Black Widow, I was kind of like, maybe I'm tapping out on these. And then boom, here comes Shang-Chi. And I'll tell you what, I left it going, I think that'd probably be top 5 for me. I really liked the martial arts sequences in it. They have the Blu-ray for this unprepared, still in my player, for the bonus features. The martial arts in it is awesome. On the bonus features, they talk how each fight needed its own attitude, its own style, and it was really cool. The one thing I liked is the second unit stuff. The action sequences in this didn't feel samey like the other movies can, and some of the colors and lights felt like they were really letting the director let loose. This, however, was finished with a 2K digital intermediate, so the 4K on this is an upscale, though they've done really cool stuff to the colors that you'd hope they would with 4K, and it does improve over the Blu-ray, though not like huge because their Blu-rays look good. The Atmos track is, of course, the typical disappointment, though if I notched my subwoofer up and I cranked up my surround sound like 14 notches, it sounded fine. It was fine. But still subpar on that. And the biggest thing is there's a huge making of documentary on this on Disney Plus. Not here. You only get like 16 minutes of behind the scenes stuff here. You get 15 of deleted scenes, but come on, throw it on here. All right, next up, Shout Factory. Nothing But Trouble, a movie I'm glad exists for some reason. This is a wild movie. This is Dan Aykroyd, unhinged, doing whatever he wants, into the artist's mind, and it's a wild movie that stayed with me since I was a kid. He actually comes back to talk about this movie, as does Chevy Chase, so it's like, holy crap, and there's a whole story to be told of this, so I'm very excited to get into it. It's a wild movie. I suggest any B-movie, midnight movie people check it out if you've never heard of it or seen it. It's got Chevy Chase, Demi Moore, John Candy, Dan Aykroyd in a couple roles, and he directed and wrote it. It's insane, and I am so fascinated by stuff like this. And this is like the apex of movie stardom, doing stuff like this. And yeah, check out Nothing But Trouble. It's wild, it's weird, and I think I went to I thought like a birthday party in like 2nd or 3rd grade or something, and I'll always remember this movie, but I had to pick it up. So Nothing But Trouble. And they've got a couple here from Paramount that just arrived today, coming out at the end of the month. A couple Warren Beatty films. Heaven Can Wait. This is a remake of 1940s film. Comes with a digital copy. And it's never been on Blu-ray here in the US before. There we are. Decided to dig into that. I haven't popped this one in. Yeah, and they're also putting out Reds. This is the second time they put it on Blu-ray. I actually worked on the first Blu-ray, I believe. This has a new transfer, 40th anniversary edition. Plenty of bonus features. 2 discs, because it's like a 3 hour and 15-minute movie, and so the bonus features will have to go on a different disc. That's Reds. These are like 2 pickups, like just out of the way. Like, Beatty's an interesting character. So that's those. Lastly, I have the Mad Max Anthology on 4K Ultra HD. This features the debuts of The Road Warrior and Beyond Thunderdome on 4K Ultra HD. Now, with this, it's interesting because, and this is probably how it should be done to save money and make these cheaper, but this is 4K discs only. And it comes with digital codes for all the movies. The Mad Max one is separate. This is Mad Max's 2nd time on 4K Ultra HD. And now when it comes to bonus features, The Road Warrior is the only film on this set that has bonus features. It's got a 48-minute documentary. It's got the original Leonard Maltin introduction and a commentary of George Miller. So there's Fury Road has no bonus features. It's just the film. So if you have those discs, you hold on to them. So they do appear. They do appear when you do the digital codes. They do appear. So that's Mad Max Anthology. So I thought what I'd do is show you some of my Blu-rays of Mad Max leading up to this. Of course, we have Fury Road. It's cool. This is one of the best movies of this century we're on. This is the original release I had. Of course, 2 disc set. There's your bonus features. what more can I say about this? I mean, I'm not gonna add to it. You should own it. You should own it. Why wouldn't you own it? Then for the first Mad Max film, I've got these two. So I actually had a third as well, the regular release, but I think I gave that to somebody. So here's this Shout Factory from Scream Factory Mad Max that had the interview with Mel Gibson on it. And I spun it around. It's back when I reviewed and they punch holes in the UPC to let it not prevent resale. But that was the Shout Factory. I believe this one, if they still make this one, Shout Factory, you can get it really cheap. This was like one of the cheaper Scream Factory releases. So I'm sure a lot of people had it. And then Kino put it out on 4K. Original. Of course, they used another wicked awesome cover. The Kino one featured an interview with George Miller. And then there's Gibson. Yeah, Mel Gibson has an interview on here. There's other stuff. But yeah, Kino did it. And theirs does come with a Blu-ray and a 4K Ultra HD disc. No flipping art. But they have, yeah, just some cool posters for the original Mad Max. So that's Mad Max, the first one. I also had the regular Blu-ray of the Road Warrior. I believe I gave that to somebody because this had come out back in the day. This is a tin of Mad Max movies. But this is how Beyond Thunderdome came out the first time. It came out in this little tin set. Be very careful here to open this, but it came with all three movies from Warner Brothers. Back before Fury Road was even a thing, there was this. Oh man, how do I? Yeah, this is okay. Here we go. Okay. It's like how do I do this? Okay, there we go. Okay, and then it's got the back of this has some road. Take it and open it up. Road Warrior. It's in there. And then it's all these three movies. I believe Beyond Thunderdome came out by itself at this time. But I wanted to have that tin. Sweet tin. But it's, yeah. So that's how Mad Max has journeyed onto Blu-ray. And passed. So there you have it. That's all I got for this week. 4K Blusday will not be like this next week. It's taking over the regular episode slot as I bring back my the Holiday Gift Guide series for Blu-rays, the 2021 edition, where we go over stuff that's going to be on sale for the weekend, stuff that's events like Vinegar Syndrome, Severin Films. It's already recorded, so some stuff's not been revealed to talk about yet, but myself and Jeff Arbuckle, who will be stepping in this year to talk about Blu-rays and spending money on them during Black Friday. He'll be guesting with me. He's from the podcast Film Seizure and the movie blog and now a show on YouTube called B Movie Anima. So check that out next Monday, just in a couple days, right? Where we talk and make suggestions. We point out some sales and stuff. It's a really fun time. It's a lengthy episode, and if you're really into the Blu-ray stuff, check it out. It'll be on here Monday and on the pod streams Monday. Appreciate you checking it out. Everybody enjoy your weekend. Tomorrow we're talking, Jim Dees and I are talking about Breaking the Law by Judas Priest to cap off the Satanic Panic series thing we've done this week with me and Troy Brownfield. And more stuff Monday. And if you need to hit me up at Brandon4KUHD on Instagram and Twitter. Also, naptownnerd@gmail.com. Hit me up if you're looking to have your movie showcased here, reviewed, anything like that. Let me know. We'll work something out. But everyone, have a good one. Until then, stay film positive.
Thank you for listening. The Brandon Peters Show is a Creative Zombie Studios production. Produced by Brad Shoemaker and Brandon Peters. Written and edited by Brandon Peters. Announcer vocals by Jessica Alsman. Theme song by Metavari. Web design and show art by Brad Shoemaker with Brandon Peters. All music and clips featured in the episode are property of their respective studios, and no infringement is intended. Additional information on this and other episodes at BrandonPetersShow.com. For any inquiries, press opportunities, or sponsorship, contact mail at BrandonPetersShow.com. The show is available on Apple Music, Spotify, or anywhere podcasts are found.